I'm away, I'm away, I'm away down. I'm away, I'm away, I'm away down. You were the one that was trying to keep me way down. And like the sun, no, you know I found my way back round.
They tell me I should fix my grill cause I got money now. I ain't gon' sit around in front like I ain't thought about it. A perfect smile is more appealing, but it's funny how this crooked, look at how far I done got without it.
Being a single mother of 5 children and the daughter of a mother with 2 prison sentences and a father of 3 prison sentences, I'm coming to you today as the voice of those believed to be unaffected by the unfair, dehumanizing, and downright unethical treatment of Ohio's returning citizens.
Who want a job with dignity, who don't wish to return anywhere near crime or life of crime. It can be devastating. You're not able to take care of your family, not able to take care of your children, you're barely able to take care of yourself, you're without power.
Customer service, I can't do any child care, I can't do any entry-level positions that are working with the public, I can't do because I have a felony theft and a felony fraud.
My telephone and Crystal's telephone day after day and week after week, but I suspect that many of you sitting in these pews live and breathe these stories every day. And if it's not your story, chances are it's a family member. We need to change policy.
Now, for many years of research has concluded that there is a direct relationship with poverty and crime. Right. And the unfair hiring conditions, are adding further insult to injury by drowning an already dead poverty line, by ensuring that one-paycheck households remain as such, by keeping our returning citizens from obtaining livable wage pay, not just a Burger King job, not just enough money to where they have enough money to cover cab fare, bus fare, gas fare for the next week.
Got to do the pre-employment physical, everything passed. Friday, the supervisor said, come to work on Monday morning, we're really excited to have you aboard. And they knew about his background. He told them he had felonies from 17 years ago.
I decided with my husband to put my dreams of being a child advocate on hold to stay at home and raise our kids. And in that decision, we struggled a lot to try and just keep the basic needs for our children. And a bad decision was to not report his income to Department of Jobs and Family Services while collecting benefits. Was reported and was charged and convicted of a felony fraud and a felony theft. I was given the opportunity to repay restitution. It was held in advance, but with the conviction, with a charge like that, and without having any real work history, it was virtually impossible for me to find a job. So
when fast money is all you see growing up around you, you really don't know any other way. And it is extremely hard not to become caught up in this fast-paced life. Our returning citizens' children are suffering at alarming numbers because their families lack the money to feed them, so they sometimes go to bed hungry, wake up hungry the next day, and go to school even more hungry than what they were the night before.
Now to the ultimate question. German to all of you, and specifically to our honorable guests. Will you stand with me? Stand up or stand up high in support of Fair Hire Policy? Don't say Will you stand with us tonight in support of Fair Hire Policy? Will you stand with us tonight in support of Fair Hire Policy? Councilman Hill, would you stand with us tonight in support of Fair Hire Policy? Will you stand with us tonight in support of Fair Hire Policy?
Absolutely.
So I urge you to continue to stand up with us and stand up Ohio and our city officials. We plead that you stand behind us so that you don't have to see these faces anymore. These faces of struggle. I'm currently unemployed. unemployed, 5 children, in transitional housing.
This is the majority of the reason why our returning citizens went to jail in the first place. They were chasing fast money, selling drugs to take care of their children and families. Because our returning citizens are looked at as numbers rather than people. Y'all ain't hear me. I said numbers, not a person, not a whole being, a number. Do we then see their children as 672-503 Junior?
You probably have the most loyal employee you will ever have in your entire life. And I can testify that with Crystal Starks. She was an intern for a year, she's been an employee for a year, she has 4 numbers, and she is truly one of the most passionate and loyal employees I can ever imagine having. Again, Summit County Reentry Network stands behind this endeavor. I invite you to call our office if you have any questions, if you know anybody who needs support for reentry. We are passionate about this issue. We are passionate about leveling the playing field for interviewing and getting jobs. Our economy depends on it. Our families depend on it. Really, the well-being of our whole community depends on it. And what we need to educate and advocate, it's a win-win for everybody. Thank you.
I'm away down. I'm away down.
This crooked smile.
One that was trying to keep me way down. Like the sun, no, you know I'm on my way
To all the women with the flaws, know it's hard, my darling. You wonder why you're lonely and your man's not calling. You keep falling, victim cause you're insecure. And when I tell you that you're beautiful, you can't be sure. Cause he don't seem to want you back and it's got you ass.